Epsilon, it worked for them.
It did.
Do you think it's map specific though?
No, I think it was a counter pick to 0 on that map. However, bearing in mind that I wouldn't be surprised to see any of Epsilon sniping here, but I think probably be Reedy again that does. And bearing in mind that the PO6 is coming out here, I don't think 0 will leave at this time where he doesn't have a sniper. I think he'll probably take a PO6 if they do the same bans, of course, all hypothetical until we actually get into the ban and protect. But it's very, very close here. Remember, keep tweeting in, hashtag CWL PS4. This is hashtag EGL15. 2 teams, 1 map left. Who walks away the grand champions?
Well, into the ban and protect. The ban and protect. We go for the final time this weekend.
First ban of the sniper coming out there, rated.
Yep. Coming in with the SVG, man.
Now, if you're urban, you're sitting here, do I protect the Locust for 0? No, he actually ends up banning another nade. 2 nades gone. Joe takes down Kinetic. No tactical bans actually coming in this time. That's interesting.
There's time.
So is there going to be a tactical? There's the first tactical ban. Marky actually takes it out. Rapid fire by Moose.
All right, then. Well, surely there was
PD may end up banning Flashbang and making really ban High Caliber. But I think that's how it's actually going to go down.
The SVG ban. Without the Locust ban, is it worth it?
I think it is still. You've got to remember kind of the muscle memory of a lot of these players. 0, very, very comfortable with the SVG. Clearly, really a little bit more kind of wide in the guns he can accept. He was happy with the PO6. He made a lot of kills with the PO6. So no, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue here. Active camo from both squads, glitch from both squads, heat waves from both squads. And this one will be either Vision Pulse or Overdrive to actually round it out. I want PD to take Overdrive.
I would like that too. It could be the difference. Both these teams.
No, Vision Pulse for both.
Exactly the same.
And I wonder if PD decided that he was going to Overdrive it right up until he'll really take the Vision Pulse.
It's one of those things where you just try and make it evenly match or try and just counteract the other team with the exact same thing. I love glitch on this map. There's so many points where you can get the bomb down and get in a position and then glitch out instantly. It's so useful. So it's a good pick by both teams on the glitch.
All right. Well, as we get into this one, both teams obviously going to be racking their brains. A little bit of conversation going in here. You can actually see the smile on Infused. They're really happy they ended up coming back all the way through this one. But I just want to make sure they've got everything into this here. And like I said, the chemistry with these guys means they probably won't be communicating too much about what specifically to take. They'll just rely on the big and ban and each player to make their own choices and just inform the others of what they're actually doing here. Well, we're just waiting for getting into this one. I'm actually really a bit nervous. There's nothing much more to theorycraft of that. There's very standard ones coming out. The only one is the SVG that we can kind of wonder whether or not 0 is going to be running a PO6 or what I think is more likely, the Locust. Yeah.
You like theory crafting, don't you?
Theory crafting is an essential part of it. It's analysis. I know you know nothing about that, but I'll let you off for it.
Why the hostility?
Well, it's not hostility. It's just truth. You take it as hostility.
Well, I mean, it is you.
And I'm great, so therefore it's all true. Anyway, we're about 12 seconds away from getting into this next one, and I'm going to ask you what your predictions are.
I am going to go with an Infused win.
Ooh, an Infused
win. I
think
the fact that they've won those last 2 maps is going to really, really put Epsilon in a bit of an offset. I think
go try and say that to Millennium. Go try and say that to Millennium.
I know, but at the same time, I don't think Millennium played fantastically well on that last S&D that we did see.
I think they played well. I just think they got countered a little bit. But
I just think that Epsilon, I don't know, is the negative mentality may come out. That's
but they've been in this scenario before.
Well, they have.
They were in this scenario an hour ago.
It doesn't mean that it's not going to come out.
True.
How much is momentum? Momentum is a huge thing in COD. You know this. We've said it a lot.
Yeah, but do you rely on it? That's the real thing here. Especially considering the speed of this one.
I think these 2 teams are very evenly poised, and I think it might just be the edge for Infused.
All right, well, let's find out. Statistically, the best versus the better record head-to-head. And there we go. There's the Locust.
Yeah.
Locust Thermal coming in.
And that's another reason.
So a quick flick through. Really using M8. Joe's using an M8. Moose is using an M8. All M8s coming in. We are going to jump on board. He's trying to make this shot. Not quite able to. Not able to get it straight away.
That would have been ridiculous.
It is. And look at that stack coming in, actually. Monkey B's push up. He was very deadly here. We saw it last time round. Not able to quite get that one, though. And down he goes. Joe gets the first pick.
Joe with the first pick onto Monkey B. Weevil in hand. as well for Zero. Oh, a couple of shots missed by Peter, but he eventually does get that
Doesn't
one
get
down.
traded either.
Yeah, good work by him.
Urban actually covering
for him. Both teams going the long-range game. And Moose is very happy to sit back here.
Moose,
been taken.
Reflexes from Moose to say, no, I'm not going to be able to make that shot. But no, Rated has him locked in. Can he surely make this one? No. Has to hit the reload. RK5 backing them off. Oh, a pinch coming through, and it's now actually going to be PD in a 1 versus 3.
He needs to make a couple of kills
1
here.
versus 2.
Oh,
1 versus 1.
Second as well.
Oh, no, Reedy was there. Reedy was close enough to trade it away. PD did so much work. How on earth he got that second kill? I don't really know. But Reedy instantly started rushing to his teammate's aid. Seen Moose go down. Must have been worried when he came around that corner that he was going to turn, but look how weak he was.
One shot of the Weevil.
Yeah.
He might as well just
Weevil to the leg. He used to be able to clutch until he took a Weevil to the leg. It's probably one of the worst things I've ever said. Anyway, jumping into this next one, we are going to see, again, full M8s coming out from Epsilon. They do take the lead in this map number 5. But here we go.
On board with Rated. Oh, we were just trying to flick through to see who's going to make that push. That's a very, very B-sided.
Look at this.
Look at this from Infused. Trying to be a little bit quiet. We're not too far away from the teams. We don't want to give anything away. PD's going to come around the back. Joe does go down. Reedy, Mooseman, and Rated all have got their tails up now. Which way are they going to come from?
Rated needs to get out of here, but he's got no cover. If they do push him, does finally get out.
That's a good job. Back off out as well, and Infused that back to where they were, really. On the wrong side of the bomb. Are they going to be able to make a push for this here? Really going to put shots in.
Look at them. They're going to pinch this. All 4 of Infused, sorry. Trying to just make it all the angles. Ray gets one, though. Moves now left in a 1 versus 3. Make that 1 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 1, but not able to get it. Marky just comes through with this again here. And you can see the level of talent on display from these teams. The trades coming in, preventing clutches from both sides. And it's now 1-1. But in fair play to Infused, they managed to get a 3-way pinch going on. They peaked. They pulled Epsilon everywhere all over this. So they couldn't set up any sort of defense.
It's just like, it's not even, you can't even justify how much teamwork that takes. They have to get, there's 20 seconds, maybe 25 seconds remaining on the bomb, and they made a decision, right, okay, we're going to pinch, you go here, you go here, you go here. Right, when we go. And it's just, the communication has to be there. It has to be on point. It was that time around. Infused teamwork really shining through on that play.
Zero going to line up for this again. Hits the wall run. Going to jump straight at the end of this, looking for somebody. Sees a little peek of a head. Not quite able to see anything else, though.
He's not going to get the peek there as well.
PD has got inside. PD gets tagged up, though. Ends up going down.
Just the trade coming in from both teams here. The bomb isn't stuck inside there either. Monkey B does have a hold of that.
Oh, Zero.
This is why you should be banning the sniper when he's playing. On board with Marky B now. Is that going to allow Infused to make another pinch into here? And I think that must be really
Marky B
inside
chases.
the bomb site.
Confidence from Marky B coming in there. Starts to take it on. Going to get that plant to the side.
Joe is there.
Joe will probably dive straight in for this one. No, chooses not to.
It's smart, I think, because he would have known that Marky knew where he was. Moose needs to make that kill. Not going to happen for them. I'm going to feel it.
Well. Moose down
going to get this round on the board. Mooseman in a 1 versus 3. He's not even going to be able to make one, is he? Trying to push inside there, surely.
They're going to trade this.
And 2-1 to Infused.
Both these teams playing so close and so much as a unit, they will not allow any clutch to happen. They just trade away. And Zero ends up pushing through with the Weevil. And we'll lock that one down here. Infused will now take the lead 2-1.
Wow.
It's really tight between these two. You can't tell who's going to win a round right up into the last seconds.
I think that one was a bit more clear-cut from Infused, but the previous two, I understand what you mean. It's just been crazy, crazy rounds. And we've got a few more to go yet.
Well, let's see who is going to make this one here. Joe actually chilling flank, making sure maybe a push doesn't come through again. However, could be in a little bit of trouble.
Infused making this pinch in here again. They're getting very aggressive all the time. The HC is out around B, being blown up very, very quickly. Ready to look for that pick. Infused. They're doing it again. They're getting so aggressive on the defense.
Joe. Is he going to see him? No. He does see him. He does.
He checked it. Trey takes down Joe. And that's really going to release things open for Infused to maybe defend this one. On board with Rated. He's in a sticky situation.
Again. Who is that constantly going around? It's PD. PD is just baiting Rated out.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, they're picking them apart.
This is phenomenal communication by them all.
It's like watching a load of raptors take down a Tyrannosaurus Rex. They're just darting in and out. It's like wolves against a grizzly bear.
They're inside this point, and they're going to eventually surely take him down as they come and collapse in.
Again, look
gets
at
the kill.
down.
Reedy is currently left in a 1 versus 3 situation.
Tyrannosaurus Reedy against the Raptors of Infused. Can he make this happen here? It may be too little too late because they're just not all going to engage him. He has no bomb. Has no hope, pretty much.
Literally, Epsilon get themselves in that position. And Infused say, welcome to hell.
Petey was just running around, going up and down steps and sliding across, saying, right, let's see if you can hit me in this. It's almost like he was playing a game with them. And Infused are doing that. Infused are using their intense chemistry and knowing their teammates so well to refuse to let Epsilon set up anywhere. They didn't have to engage them in gunfights half of the time. They have to win those gunfights because they're not taking a one-on-one. They're literally doing a 4 versus whoever's available.
If you're Epsilon now, you surely have to be committing somebody to that flank.
Yeah, I think so. And it looks like it's going to be Joe who's going to try and lock this one down here. And Zero's actually backed off this time. Decided not to use that Locust once more, changing his tactics up, trying to throw Epsilon off.
Oh,
doesn't matter.
Great shot. Zero going
Sniper,
in there.
M8, I'm good. Moose Man is going to try and at least fight this. No, he's not. It's going to be Reedy that's going to try and fight this. Goes through. Wants to bait out. Not quite able to do anything here. HCXD out as well.
Oh, there's Epsilon sent somebody on the flank. Petey did take down Moose, but Joe is there on the flank. Really going to need to come in here, and he's going to need to make this kill because Urban's taken down George 4-1 to Infused. Looking good for them. This is map number 5 of the grand final. And wow, Infused just having a phenomenal performance here on the S&D. They are doing literally everything right that they need to do and walking away with round after round after round.
Well, let's see how this continues to go down. Will Infused just dominate Epsilon anymore? Let's see. I want a quick look at Zero. Zero's not sniping. 3 M8s, and Petey's going to use that VMP.
What do Epsilon need to do here to change this? Because
I think they're really going to have to try and force an engagement in terms of stop letting Infused dictate the pace of this game. However, Moose managed to get one.
That's good. That is probably one of the first times I've seen first blood.
Well, you need to shut them down because right now Infused are just peeking you out until they get a great position and then collapsing on you. And they win a single gunfight. It means you have to instantly shoot both ways. So they are playing this almost textbook in terms of theory. And again, look at this pinch coming in. Urban's one side, Marky B's the other.
And Moose has been too late to the party. He hasn't spotted anybody come around behind. Marky needs to win this gunfight. He's not going to rate it with a very important kill. Now Zero and Urban left in a 2 versus 4.
Yeah. Now the problem being is they're just so outgunned, their tactic won't work again. Zero needs to make a kill. He's going to go down as well. Urban going to be left in a 1 versus 4. And I wonder if he's actually just going to not feed streaks. He might just try and make a few kills, get his HCXD and leave it.
Oh, needs to make sure he makes this kill.
Gets his HCXD.
Yeah, that's important.
He's probably happy with that.
Yeah,
if he can stay alive, he'll stay alive. But if not, he's not really worried too much about this because he has his streak and he would quite like to get his dart.
Not going to happen for him, though. Nobody really looking for him either. Urban not going to take any chances. Still on for that dart at some point.
Don't feed get your own. Pretty much the only thing you could do in that scenario, and he did it well.
One of those situations where there's nothing you can really do. Just try and make the best of it. And he did. He did. He got one kill, got his HC, and he's on course for potentially getting a dart at some point, which could definitely help Infused.
Well, let's see. Can Epsilon do the almost impossible and come back from this? It would be just heartbreaking for the guys on Infused.
Zero with a sniper again.
Just by the way, almost everything up apart from active camo here for Infused.
So they've got that in their locker. I mean, that's
Zero running overkill with the Weevil.
Here we go, looking for the pick again. Don't look at me.
Oh my God!
Phenomenal work by Zero. That's why you should be banning snipers every single time. Joe answers back with 2 on to PD and Marky. So good work by him to counteract what Zero just did in mid-map, which was nothing but outstanding.
Oh, active camo, and I think he's seen it coming as well. Trying desperately to stay alive, not quite able to. Zero will pick up the 2nd kill of the round for him. And he does end up burning a specialist to get it. Glitch away. Urban now going to actually challenge again with that one. Now he's going to go down, but I didn't even see Moose. Gets that one. Epsilon will get that one away as well. Zero did everything he could there.
A lot of specialist spend there, by the way. And to no avail.
No, it wasn't. And look at that. Zero went to challenge as well, and it was a really easy pick up for Moose in the end. Just good timing. Oof. Zero really trying to make the plays. And you can see Joe was panicking. He saw like a ghostly image floating through the air of Zero.
What's that in the sky?
Yeah. And now we're back on board with Epsilon. Can they make this attack? Let's have a quick look what they've actually got. They've got a heat wave, got a glitch, and that's it. Oh,
if they can use them better than Infused did, then it could be around. Here comes the kills, though. And they're all going towards Infused. 2 in a row on board with Moose. Goes with the heat wave there to pick up the kill. I don't think he necessarily needed it, but looking for another pick. It's not out of the realms of possibility. Joe taking down PT as well, so it was a 2 versus 4, making now a 2 versus 2. And Epsilon reassessing what they're going to do.
Well, it looks like maybe a rotation, and that could prove very, very critical here.
Because they've just released the pressure for themselves. They know where they've been. 2 versus 4 into a 2 versus 2. Exactly.
Really changes the game
and
here.
they were around that area. They moved away from that area.
Urban was actually in a really dangerous position, bottom rocks.
Because you just couldn't see him on them.
This was up top now. It's going to be Zero. Zero will be the one who will first engage. And now, obviously, Urban's going to check. And then I reckon Zero may end up going looking across. Especially if this bomb goes down. They'll know then. Urban's actually pushed forward. So Zero's now looking, going, where have they gone?
Well, Urban pushing around would have been an indicator, and the bomb going down, the definite indicator to where
Joe's actually got his active camo as well, so that could prove crucial here to bring this to 4-4.
Moose doesn't have his heat wave available, has used it already to stay alive. That's all he's done. Very smart player.
Info coming through. Moose might be in trouble, but he has actually managed to disengage.
Joe, all on his own around the bomb site. He needs to
they're trying to pinch him here. Look at this. Infused are desperately hunting.
Has he getting away? Zero and Urban just come in here,
though. They got it! How on earth did they let them get it? 20 seconds left to go. Both of them still alive, and they were running for their lives. And Zero managed to get one. Urban got the other.
I mean, they could only ride their luck for so long, to be fair.
You don't run from Raptors.
Wow, man. Infused are 1 round away from winning the EGL Open here.
And there you go. You can see the kill from Urban come through. And look, just look at that. They ended up crossing paths. And Moose desperately trying to slide away. Slides straight into a pillar and straight into the gun barrel of Urban. And it is go wrong for them there. Epsilon could have brought us back to 4-4, but now they are under the gun.
Well, here we go.
The sword of Damocles is dangling above Epsilon's hopes right now. It's a thing, trust me.
Okay, I was wondering. Moving into this round, though, are we going to see anything different, potentially? Infused pushing towards it. There is one member of Epsilon there. If they can make that pick, it's going to make it very hard for the rest of Epsilon to do anything about it, but Epsilon are acutely aware of what Infused are doing.
Right, he's actually backing out here.
Yeah, probably the best decision.
Vision Pulse comes down. He's going to be worried a little bit about that, but he has glitched, so he's not going to be terribly worried, although I'm fairly certain it would take him back in a barn.
The bomb not quite going down. This is very,
Joe's watching the flank. As you can see one there as well. He needs to get out of it. Joe does stay alive. That's huge.
Oh, is he going to be able to get across? Yes, he is. And a lot of players going down. Raider does glitch out. Shots being fired as well, and they're really just preventing them. Really has done himself a massive favour by getting himself into that position, shutting down PT, and is making it easy. Really going off here, taking down Marky. Vision Pulse is available as well.
And look at that, they've locked them in. They've got nowhere to move. Reedy's going to try and get in another gunfight.
Just needs to leave it.
Yeah, knows he doesn't have to. And Moose is going to call that one. Sees tank, says no, thank you either. You guys have 27 seconds. Let's see what you can do.
Well,
come forward. Zero gets one, no. And Zero's now actually on the wrong side of the map.
He's 100 off his HC. He might just try for that.
He might pre-aim. See if he can actually get a kill here. Because if he does, he gets that HCXD.
And if you're Epsilon, you're running away. Because you know for a fact that's what he's playing for. He's playing for his kills, playing for his streaks.
Bring out that scoreboard. He's 9 and 4. Go, well, you know what? I'll quite happy to stay alive in this scenario.
5-4 is now the score. Infused with a very slight lead in the last map. And
I'm going to have to quickly kind of flick through and see what everybody's got here, because it's very, very tense between these two squads. And
there was so much going on that round as well.
Obviously, Infused tried to make a push. They got shut down. Rated played his life. Really ended up getting on the flank and really carved them open.
Well, the glitch was used by Rated.
Yeah. All right, let's jump on board with each player quickly. Petey. So right now, it's only Reedy with a Vision Pulse.
Otherwise, nothing available?
No, I don't think so. Petey. No, nobody's got anything. Zero may end up getting Urban active camo if he gets through. Really going for it. He's used his active camo. He's used his Vision Pulse as well there, really.
Shots being fired as well. It's a very tense situation because both teams are very, very close to each other. All they're going to think about is getting the bomb down, Reedy, put shots in.
Out here.
But the information is being gathered from min-map. Joe is in a phenomenal position to do something. Urban destroys him. Rated is going to get the bomb down, but they're in a 3v4 situation. Make that a 2v4 situation. Marky B gets a kill. Marky B gets the next one. Rated is the last one alive. Goes down to PD, and it's going to be Infused to win the EGL Open.
And your winners of EGL 15 and the grand champions, it will be Infused Gaming. And once again, Epsilon got bombed down. They put themselves in the position of B site. And Infused pinched it every which way. Urban with a fantastic play as well. But congratulations to this Infused team. They were 2-0 down, and they came back like champions.
What a game there, Brycey. Phenomenal series from these two teams. Infused win it in the end. I said it wouldn't go to the last round, and it didn't. Infused just collapsed onto Epsilon in the end there. For me, you can't put blame on anyone but Joe around the back there. It was more Urban.
It was just Infused. They just attacked bomb sites with clinical precision. Urban, the fact he just came across like that and just took down Joe, really, like I said, it was that flank, it's that pinch. It's so hard to defend against, especially in that position because
they're so unpredictable though as well. That's the thing. I mean, they get themselves into positions where they're maybe paired up, and then they make the move together, and they do it every single time with surgical precision. It's so well played by them.
It was delightful to watch.
The final score.
Well, I think that's pretty much all from us here at EGL 15. It's been a wonderful weekend. Some of the greatest Call of Duty we've seen. I think it's going to be it from the casters. We are actually going to have a quick look, actually, of how this all ended up becoming Infused the Grand Champions. We're also going to have a quick interview with the winner just after that as well. But it has been a fantastic weekend so far. And speaking of the bracket, we can kind of have a look at how this all played out.
Yeah, I mean, everyone looked towards the groups on the first day. The groups played out, and nothing really surprising happened.
No.
Coming into the second day, all the games were really, really good.
It was completely textbook right up until Epsilon took down Millennium.
Yeah.
And then you can see Infused dug deep, found the kind of the winning formula, and said, you know what, we have got this, and took them down. Even going 2-0 down in the grand final, brought it all the way back to the very last map between these two squads. And you know what, played Search and Destroy like champions there to make that one work.
Phenomenal by them. I mean, we just seen the teamwork is what epitomizes Infused. You know,
you can't pay for that kind of chemistry.
No, you can't. If this team change anything in the next year,
I'll be honest with you now, the interesting point for me, just while we're quickly on this subject of you talking about team changes. Now, I've predicted that realistically, if you slip out of that top two, they will make a change. But for me, I don't know, with this win, unless they perform horrifically badly at season finals, they won't make a change. And even now, I'm sitting there going, I can't see them make a change anyway. They know they have a winning formula. Why change?
Exactly, they won't change. But for me, it would be crazy to, in whatever situation, if they'd lost that, I still would have said, keep going at it. Because, I mean, if Epsilon were to go on to win that, they won the first two maps in convincing fashion, but, you know, they could have maybe translated that into a win. They didn't this time round. Infused did switch it
I just want to point out to Marky be high-fiving the production staff as he comes through.
You're not coming around here.
No, other way, Marky. Other way. Very excited, Marky B, at the moment right now as he tries to make his way around to the interview area with his hair, which has got a little bit unkempt. Someone give him a comb before he comes on. I can't really speak about hair very often, but I can this time.
You can't really, can you?
I can this time. But anyway,
can you even?
I think we're about to go on board with a very excited, very jubilant, and champion Marky B. So Tommy, please take it away.